Hello everybody and welcome back to Sweet and Crafty. Mama Z is here. We are back with another compilation video where we are going to feature art, drawing and coloring of new emotions from Disney PIXAR Inside Out 2, which are anxiety, embarrassment, envy and ennui. And I hope you get to sit back, relax and enjoy this art compilation video. New emotion anxiety is worried about what the future might hold. She makes list of things that could go wrong for Riley, and Riley is the main character and she is teenager now, going to high school. Okay, so here is my art pad. I usually like to use pencil and eraser, but like I said, this is going to be an easy drawing, so all I need is my waterproof black ink marker as well as my professional art markers. Let's get started. First, I'm going to draw two super large eyes. Next, I'm gonna draw black outline that resembles her eyelashes. We're not coloring anything just yet. She does have green color eyes, and this is going to be light reflection. Next, we are going to add her hair. She also has two floating eyebrows. She also has a large smile. Rounded shaped teeth. Next, let's add her neck. She has a turtleneck sweatshirt that consists of orange and white lines. We are going to add this arm and her hand after we draw her bell-bottom pants. She's wearing brown high boots with black shoelaces. And now we can add her second arm. Can't forget the lines that I mentioned earlier. Well, I think it was super easy, right? Now let's go ahead and color her. So I have these color swatch cards that are extremely helpful because sometimes by just looking at the markers, you can't really decide the right color. So it's definitely helpful to look at the actual swatch card to choose the correct color. So I'm gonna go with this one, and this one to color her skin. Now I'm gonna use the darker shade of orange to add some shadows for definition. Next, I want to add a little bit lighter shade of orange for her hair because it's easy to start with the lighter shade and add darker shades later. Just like that. Her brows are the same color as her pants that she's wearing. Nice warm shade of brown. While we have this marker out, we are going to color her pants as well. Looks like her boots are the same color as her pants. However, I just want to have a little bit of difference in shade, so I'm gonna use a darker shade of brown. The same color I'm going to carefully color inside of her mouth. Next, I'm going to add her lashes and use the black marker. Same marker, I'm going to color inside of her eyeball. And next we're going to use nice teal color for her eyes. I think this one is a perfect match. Yep, it's beautiful. I'm gonna use this very light shade of gray and add a little bit of shadow to the bottom of her eyeballs. Forgot to color her belt. And the buckle on her belt is somewhat goldish, so I'm gonna use this acrylic marker to add that golden color. There we go, love it. And I think anxiety is ready. Envy wants to be as tall as the other emotions and won't let herself be ignored. She thinks Riley needs new friends. Usually when I do my art, I use pencil, eraser, I sketch things, but because this is an easy to follow drawing, all I'm gonna use is just my marker and my professional art markers, but you can use any markers to color. And here are my swatch cards, and I like to use my swatch cards simply because you see the actual color of the marker on them to make a perfect color match. So actually there are lots of images you can find online, but I am simply obsessed with this one. It's super kawaii, and the reason why I'm saying kawaii because look at her cute eyes. So let's go ahead and get started with her large head, and look how tiny her body is. She also has lots of hair. First we are going to draw a circle shaped head, and then her hair almost goes in the triangle shape. Envy, as her name states, is fascinated by anything she finds beautiful, pretty, or desirable she feels she's lacking in. And then she has two hair strings sticking out right there like two little antennas. And hair bangs right there. Next, let's go ahead and add two hair clips. We can also add some waves because looks like her hair is a little wavy. We're also gonna add a little bit more volume. Next, let's go ahead and draw two big eyes that cover most of her face. Add the lash line. She is a small emotion compared to the rest of the emotions, both the new ones and the old ones. Adding light reflection, and later we can add the stars and all the details in her eyes. Next, let's go ahead and add her cute smile, and it almost looks like she's saying something. And her little tongue. Let's move on to her body. We are going to add her dress and her hands. She's holding both her hands together. Fun fact, Envy is the only one of the 9 emotions that has 4 fingers. Looks like she also has a hot pink collar right here. It's hard to tell in this picture, but you kind of can see it better. Oops, I was just trying to zoom in this picture that is in the book. Uh-oh. But anyways, you can see the color a little bit better right there. And she has polka dots on her dress, so let's just add a few here and there. Next, she has hot pink colored tights, teal turquoise color boots. Okay, well, something like that. Obviously, after we add color, she is going to look a little bit more like herself in the movie. But this is what we have so far. Okay, we are going to start by coloring her dress or gown. And I think this is the perfect shade. Oh yeah. Next is hot pink slash plum color and tights. Ooh, this one doesn't really look the right color. We need to find something more pink. Let's go with this one, vivid purple. I'm not sure where I stopped, but I totally forgot to record. So what I did, I just added this pale yellow color polka dots to her dress, and also I added more of a hot pink shade to her collar. Let's move on to her dark teal color boots, and I think the perfect shade would be this one. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Next, I'm gonna do her skin, and I'm gonna go with turquoise green light. Let's see how well this color matches. My camera turned off on me again, so I possibly missed section of recording, but we are back. So actually I'm gonna use the same color for her hair, but then we're just going to add darker shade, but I need to have a nice teal color base. So I'm gonna go with this color first. This color almost gonna serve as highlights before we add lowlights and her actual hair color. Actually, I had to go and use the other kind of markers I have, just because my Ohuhu did not have the correct shade of markers. So, but these ones are Art Beak. They have more appropriate shade of teal color. She also has a little bit of rosy cheeks, so let's add those. And we cannot forget her adorable freckles. Next, we're going to color her eyes. Let's add her lash line next, and color inside of her mouth. I like to add the lightest shade of gray into the eyes to make them look a little bit more realistic, just like a little shadow. There we go. Let's add her lips. I forgot that they're actually the same color as her skin. Her skin is actually aquamarine, okay, like that. And let's color her little tiny tongue and her hair clips. And I'm almost finished. But like I said, I do want to make her eyes look kawaii, so I'm gonna add some sparkles inside. And I have these acrylic markers that will work perfect, I think. And I think we are done. Envy's looking so cute. So I got this mystery box, and whatever character I find inside, I'm going to draw. And just like the title says, it's an easy to follow drawing. So usually I would be using pencil, eraser, I would do sketch, etc. But since it's easy, all I need is just my black marker, paper, and we're going to color later. And let's see what surprise we have inside. Something heavy. Wait, you know what? Let's check out the collector's guide first. There are 12 emotions or characters to collect. Here are some old ones and new ones. Joy, envy is new, anxiety is new, sadness from the first movie. Then we have fear from the first movie. Ennui is new, Lance is new, superhero, embarrassment is new, disgust is old, Belufi is new. Ooh, this one is deep, dark, secret is new, and anger is old. Well, not old, but original emotion. Okay, and here we have. Oh, we got embarrassment! Perfect! All right, I guess we are drawing embarrassment today. Embarrassment. This awkward new emotion prefers to stay out of the spotlight. Embarrassment hides in his hoodie when Joy speaks to him. Okay, first I'm going to draw an oval and big round circle. That's going to be his nose. Next we're going to draw some hair and a hood from the hoodie. Next, let's draw his body. His arms. On his belly he has a pocket right here. He's holding on to the strings from the hoodie. Here's the zipper. What else? Let's add some details right here. There we go. Next we're gonna draw his eyes, his brows. And let's finish with his legs. Okay, I think he looks pretty good. What I like to do is to choose the perfect color match with the character. So that's when my swatch cards come to the rescue. Okay, let's find the perfect lavender color. I'm thinking between this one or this one. I think this one will be better. I don't know. When I look online, it looks more like this shade. But you know what? I'm gonna actually combine them both. And let's color his entire hoodie. And next I'm going to use different shade of purple, lavender, and add a little bit more shadows. And fill in the areas that are pretty patchy. Perfection. Okay, next let's go ahead and color his pants. And we're looking for purple / fuchsia color. I think this one is actually a really good match. These shoes are burgundy red. Bottom stays white, however, I'm gonna add just a little bit of gray color for the shadow. His hair is really cool, like hot pink color. And his brows, the same color as his pants. I think his eyes are also burgundy color. And I'm gonna use the same lightest shade of gray and just add a little shadow into his eyes. Oh, also I'm gonna add lash line, which is also the same color, like burgundy color. And now we just need to find the perfect color pink to color him. Let's see. I'm thinking between this one or this one. I think this is the closest shade. Let's see. Pretty good, I say. And now I'm just gonna add a little bit darker shade of pink or purple to make it look like his nose is round. Also add some shadow to his fingers. I'm just going over one more time around the pink area and kind of blending everything together. And I think Embarrassment from Inside Out 2 is all ready. I have this pretty cool picture of Ennui. It's almost like mirror reflection from the one that I have in the book. So let's go ahead and get started. I will absolutely draw her with the phone because she does a lot on her phone, so that's like her main accessory. There we go. This is what we got so far. I think she looks pretty similar to the original version that I found online. Next thing, what we're gonna do, we are gonna use the markers, and as I explained in my art videos, I like to use these swatch cards because looking at the markers in the box, sometimes these colors do not really match the actual color on the paper, so it's good to have the names and the shade that they actually color with on the swatch cards right in front of you. Okay, let's go ahead and use this pale lavender color to color her skin. Okay, let's talk about Ennui. She's always bored and lethargic, and she practiced her eye roll really well. She doesn't even have to get off the couch, as she can work the console remotely using her mobile app. She's not even interested enough in lifting her own head. In the movie, we will see her laying on the couch using her phone. She'll be bored, lazy, and unamused. Taking another marker to add more cool tone shadows under her eyes, behind her nose, right here under her nose. And I kind of just like layering one color on top of the other one. And these professional markers are great because they literally blend like watercolors do. So her eye color is almost like periwinkle color. Let's see if this one works. I think it's pretty close. And this is the color of her eyelids. More of a richer tone of purple. So we're going to color her hair. And I have a perfect shade for it. Now the top of her head, the bangs, I'm actually gonna go in with a little bit lighter shade. Color it first like that, like for the highlights. And now add lowlights. On top, I will finish with even darker shade of purple. Let's do some more blending. And we are finished with her hair. Moving on to her socks that are great color. They turned out a little bit darker, but I think once the color dries, it should get lighter. Let's add her lavender color phone. Next, we're going to color her mouth, add some shadows to her sweatshirt. We're going to use 2 tones of purple for her outfit. Lighter shade for some highlights. And darker shade for the rest. Again, I'm going to do some blending right here because I do not want this black section to stand out like this. I like to have my colors nicely blended. Look at that, just like I told you. It's getting lighter. I'm gonna go ahead and add some shadows to her phone. Here and there. Again, do some blending. Emotions have almost like a shimmer or glitter on their bodies. And you can see it in the picture. So I'm gonna take my acrylic marker and just add like little dots here and there. Just gotta get it working first. Aw, looks so good. I actually love it. And here we go. Now we have Ennui joining our Inside Out 2 inspired art collection. So here's anxiety, envy, embarrassment, and Ennui. Actually, I think she turned out to be really good. Click the like button if you like this drawing and also excited to watch Disney PIXAR Inside Out 2. And also let me know in the comments below which emotion from the new movie I should draw next. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!